Hey, welcome back to Linda³ Again. But this time we're gonna get a start on Scenario B. I mean, you could go right to Scenario C, but the game does recommend A and B, and I also recommend doing A and B before C. So Scenario B, Happy Child, a minimum of 50 whole species is required to deploy the asteroid. That shouldn't be a problem. We got like 56, 58, something like that last time. It also occurred to me that I had cover spray in the G Factory area, which hides your presence from monsters, so I tried to catch a swallow that way, but it didn't work. Like, they just seem to be able to sense my presence still. Ken, how long does it take you to eat? You'll be late again. So the story kind of starts out pretty similarly, but we will have access to a different map we didn't last time. And we're also gonna get set up a little differently this time. Which should help for our, initial grinding sessions. Financially and everything. And just, straight up stats. Look, Ken's actually talking here. See, he can talk. Mom, there's something important I have to tell you. Huh? What is it? What's so important? I also didn't go back to North Tortagos to see if I could get the male sea lions either. I totally forgot. For Scenario A. Better tell me later, the captain's gonna call any second now. This is another, minor complaint I have about this game, but between scenarios, it always starts you with, some amount of story. So I can't even go into the menu and select the speed to be on turbo again. It always resets it back to the default. Because this game doesn't really know if you, had played the game before or not. The way that it reads the save files, barely. Sir Late's a lot. Yes, he's coming as we speak. Is that Ben? Don't say such things to an old lady. Don't get him excited with that phrasing, Mimi. I mean, it's not a big deal about the text speed, it's just something. He wants you to go to the briefing room at HQ. I'll count down. Well, at least he doesn't want me in the debriefing room this time. That was awkward. 3, 2, 1, go! That's a bit of a catchphrase for Scenario B. Just you wait. You be waiting. So yeah, let's go ahead and put the speeds back up to turbo. And as always, don't forget to collect your canine counterpart from this little girl here. Suki for me, okay. Sure. Or the dog Suki. I don't think I've ever had Suki before. Take good care of our Suki. I've had Hiro and Aiwa. I don't think Suki's ever been a choice for me yet. Let's take a look at old Suki. Suki the girl dog. Wonder how good she is at, leveling up. We'll find out. We'll just go ahead, progress some of the story. Or at least get started with how I'm going to get started. Sir Late's a lot. How good of you to finally join us. Let's get to business. In position, Ken. Don't stand there like an idiot. Because, yeah, if you have it set on turbo, you still have to listen to the voice acting, which is also a little annoying, but if you're not playing on turbo, it's not so noticeable. But we're gonna skip the rundown this time, because we saw it for Scenario A. So we're gonna skip it right here, it's not necessary, but you can watch it every time if you want. But it's volunteer time again, so Ben, push that big circle button controller that you have in your hand. Push it. It must be attached to his TCU thing on his back. I have to assume. Let's get back on it. You better think this one over, Ken. No one knows where that space bucket will take you. I was hoping it would take us to space. That's a zero safety guarantee. Sure you can handle that? I'm ready, or I'm gonna at least say that I am ready. There we have it. Ken is officially the human male pilot of the Astro Arc. Assist him when you can, but otherwise, leave him be to do his job. That's all, everyone. Dismissed. Wait, dismissed or dat-missed over there? I think I missed the point. I hope you're sure about this, Ken. There's no crying for a do-over. Your first mission is to board the Astro Arc and register before you change your mind. Even if I do change my mind. I assume, like, I wonder if you can even... Like, if you just don't register to the Astro Arc ever, and let the timer tick down, like, you can't flee on the Arc, so I wonder if you just get a cutscene of the meteor hitting, or what happens. I never even thought of that till just now. We might have to do some testing at some point. Oh, also meet our federal advisor, Officer Jorge Camar. Oh, are you Kendrick's dad? He came all the way from Federation headquarters to help us promote Project Astro Arc, or PAA for short. Pleased to meet you, Ken. Thank you for so nobly volunteering. I just assume that's the voice he has, even though he is speaking. I don't think I'm that far off. The future of all Neo-Kenyan wildlife is secured only by your bravery. My job at FHQ2 feels all the more secure now, thanks to YOU. If you ever need a thing, you can find me at Osport Hotel. I'll be sure to let Linda know. Yeah, let's change our status from non-Astro Arc pilot to Astro Arc pilot status. Oh, there, speak of the devil. Hey, Linda. Did you see Jorge on the way down? Hey, everyone. Got an announcement to make. What's that? Are you expecting a pizza? Ken and I are here. Ken and I here are your new pilots. We're gonna save the animals. What about all the plants? Do they not matter? What are the animals supposed to... Like, what are the herbivores supposed to eat? I love the smattering of golf clapping right here. They're just like, hey. Thank you, thank you. We're both young and bound to face many hardships along our way. Oh, you'll be facing some hardships later, Linda, let me tell you. Like the Astro Arc, I'm pretty sure it's made out of oak. It's very hard wood. But together, we'll overcome it all. Just you watch. Why, I can seal that promise right now. You mean like the animal seal? Hey, Linda, wasting little time, just giving us some motivation. Ken's like, get off of me, Linda. He wasn't as receptive to that as he should have been, I think. Crowd went wild, though. Or less mild than previously. With love on our side, everything will be okay, we're back. Ken, pick me up from Monago once you're ready. Oh, so we can get married and be in a monogamous relationship? I'll be waiting. I'm sorry, Kenny. Linda's always been a handful ever since you were kids. I believe it. Handful now, handful then. Some things never change. Promise me, Kenny, no matter what happens, take care of our Linda. That's the plan, that's why I'm signing up to be Astro Arc Pilot Male. So I want to take care of your daughter, Linda. Linda, Linda, Linda. Please. I already said I would. Stop badgering me. Crowd's warming up. Clapping more and more. Alright, so before we do anything else, we're gonna get a partner for Suki. Let's withdraw $100. Let's also get a loan. I don't mean leave me alone. Alright, so we have 600 G. So let's get a compadre for Suki. Oh, before we do that though, let's toss a coin into the Fountain of Lovers. I don't believe that does anything, but I always do it for good luck. Just because. So we will go ahead, let's have a couple of girl dogs this time around. Lady dog, you can be... we can have Kika. Kika the puppy. There we go. Exit. There we have it. How's the stats stand up? You know, like, before, I was thinking, because there's that dog fortune teller person in Parasite. Before, I was thinking that maybe we have to go to them. And I was wondering if you get, like, the same fortune, if it means you effectively have the same dog with the same stats, with the same level cap. But I'm wondering if you can just tell by looking at the stats as is. Suki level 5, 130 HP, those stats, compared to Kika with those stats. So their experience table will be different. But I don't know to what degree. I've never seen a dog in this game go above level 24. I'm sure it's possible, but I haven't seen it yet. So instead of just buying equipment, since we have access to this other continent, we can get some pretty decent equipment early on. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna bother with any of this stuff right now because of the thing that I said. But to get started, we're still gonna go to Ozport, because there's a dog blade for us to get there. Just in case we find anything along the way. Might not hurt to battle an enemy or two along the way if we see them. Although if we go to this continent, pretty much anything on the new continent, pretty much everything there will just annihilate us. So we need to be very cautious, but there's also some not extremely good armor, but if we can get there, get the armor, and get out safely, it will be well worth it. I forget to do that a lot. We have to actually sign up as the asteroid pilot before that creation will accept our offerings. Any pilot to be must place his or her right hand down on the red panel. Ken Challenger, human male. The mothership accepts you as pilot and patriarch. I'm glad the mothership is accepting a patriarch. So there will be two mothers, Linda and the ship, and Ken will be the patriarch. So yeah, we'll go to Super Dave Ozport first. Get the dog blade. Then we can get at least a few pieces of equipment. If I want to get really, adventurous, I know about a few other good equipment we might be able to get if we can keep ourselves safe. I don't think it would be worth trying to do in one trip, though. Yeah, we'll just get our dog blade, get that on. See, already our attack goes up by 30. Level 1. No big deal. Next, we're gonna make our way over... Let's go to Parasite first, because there is a treasure chest in there that I forgot about. That I happened to get when I was playing the PC Engine version the other day. Oh, let's fight this ostrich, I guess. Let our puppers handle that. Stand around and block. If I am able to do so. Block. Good puppers. There we go. At least get some experience if it's going to be right there. Well, I already have one of you. I say that, then I'm like, you know what, I'm going to dodge all these monsters. But no, let's also go to... I can never say it. I think it's spelled L-L-I-N-A's. I-N-A. It's spelled I-N-A's. L-L-I-N-A apostrophe S. So I think it's like Lena's Tower. But I'm also under the impression in Spanish... How's the crab? 48 attack, not a lot of HP, pretty high defense. We'll leave them be for now. Check out this treasure chest in Paris. I'm not even sure if I'm actually not sure if this is worth getting right now, but we'll check because I remember it's here. It's a free treasure. That two, like in Spanish, I'm under the impression that two L's next to each other makes like a Y sound, so I don't know if it's supposed to be like Yena's Tower, or if it is just like Lena's Tower. I really don't know. If you know, please tell me. Also, just tell me about your day, because I'm curious and I want the algorithmic boost. I want both of those things. Dragonfly Cutter. How does that compare? Doesn't really, but we can probably sell it for, I mean, a couple bucks. You know, get that money early, we can repay our loan. Oh yeah, in this storage area here, I'm pretty sure that Okay, we won't be able to get... Okay, so we can get a storage key in Koshikata, like where the catfish are at. I'm pretty sure that it will open this door. Among other things. Sheen on that catfish here is finer than those from the other towns, don't you agree? I don't agree. I bet they all have too much meat in their diets. What, are we just throwing meat into the catfish den? So yeah, I got that dragonfly cutter, I'm not upset about that. How much could I sell that? Let's find out, maybe. Doesn't really matter now, we can do that after. We'll do that after, for good. We'll try to be somewhat... Try to stay somewhat on track here. So let's go to this tower. Because there's a bunch of treasure chests in here that are just money. How's the rabbits looking? I think they're a little strong for me yet, still. I don't think it's really wise to get into a lot of encounters unless we're fighting pigs, squirrels, ostriches at this point. So first things first, we'll go down here. And we'll flip the yellow switch. That gives us, yes, 623G. So that's good to start. I believe there's another treasure in here that's around like 400. So let's go in here. And check it out. Another thing to bear in mind here too is like there's these lasers here, but since we're not level 4 yet, we can't camp to heal ourselves, so there's kind of... Proceed with caution, you might have to walk around here a lot. Nothing was found. There's also a wilted flower you can find here. I wonder if in season... You know, the first season, if it hadn't had a chance to wilt yet. And 32 money. What else is around? We can find another chest with like 4 hundo in it. Well, it's not here. We can find another chest with like 4 hundo in it. We'll be set. We'll be set for this excursion. Alright, so we went here. What if we go upstairs? What about this treasure? Is this also nothing? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, we can turn the laser off, but there's not a lot of point in turning the laser off in here. Well, there is. Like, if you can turn it off, that's great. Oh, what's this? Oh, more nothing. If you turn the laser off... Oh, 4... There we go. Great. Now we can just gotta get out of here, but let's go up first. If you turn the laser off, I mean, that's great for the trip that you're in, but if you leave the area and come back, the laser is just back on. 21G. Yeah, let's get ourselves out of here now. We have over 1,000. That should be... Yeah, 1,500. That's plenty. So yeah, just bear that in mind. If you turn the laser off and come back here, you'll have to go turn the laser off again. But I'm not going to worry about that right now, because we already... yeah, we'll just jump down here. That's great. Then we'll walk to Ozport, because that should make our trek cost less, like to fly there. Don't fight the monkey right now. That monkey will... I mean, it won't be monkey business if they attack us. So we'll hoof it on to Ozport. Did we get... Yeah, we got the ostriches, like... we'll keep them in our TCU for now. It's not like ostriches are hard to come by. So even if we do lose them, it's not a huge deal. Yeah, let's go to Ozport. Let's stay at the... Should just stay at the inn. How expensive is the inn? Well, I mean, I'm not going to be getting into fights. It's just a matter... No, we need to have hit points, at least. How's our pups doing? We have all these Rico tabs. Yeah, we'll just use these right now. Just keep our speed up. That'll be fine. It's not really for healing more than just for speed. Breaking massive bacterial outbreak. Okay, in the west area. Okay, so that's why we can't go to the west area for scenario B. Reports show deadly microbial leaks coming from a green pharmaceuticals research facility. 4th Field Survey Team ventured to investigate. As of this report, no personnel have returned. Till further notice, West area is considered a danger zone. We better bring our top gun with us. All access prohibited. So let's fly over to Doga Fights, which is on the south map. Yeah, Doga Fights. It is spelled funny in Japanese as well. That was a pretty good localization right there. The way I understand it. On the green platform, is that Elizabeth Green? Did she sponsor that spot? And it also just happens to be the color green, just friendly. It might not be the worst idea to do a save right here. But I'm not. So what okay, let's talk to this equipment guy, see what he has. Should we get any of this stuff? I have half a mind to get those boots. But I won't. I have half a mind, but I won't. So let's do this the safest way possible. We have 1,200. We can rent a camel and stay safe out there. So we should probably do that while we're running around collecting bits of armor for free. I don't need any reviewal tips at the moment. Tonkichi the camel for 300, worth every penny. Yes, let's do it. There, now we won't have to worry about getting ganked by the way stronger than us creatures in the area. Bear in mind the camel can't walk over water. Oh, I didn't even show you the map yet. Yeah, bring up the map. Right now we're... No, I don't want to go to Galax yet. Let's go to Rose Garden first. Because there's a helmet there we can get. So let's grab that first. Gotta stay safe out here. It's not hard to get into a random not a random encounter, but there's like little plumes of smoke you'll see going around the desert. If you run into them, you're gonna fight some centipedes. Yeah, like right there. But because we're on the camel, we won't get into a fight. But those little plumes of smoke, if you can see them, those are centipedes. And if you use the animal Bible, it doesn't recognize them, so just bear that in mind. So let's get as close as we can to Rose Garden. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff in Rose Garden that we're gonna want, but not yet. Can we get to Rose Garden on Camelback? I don't think so. We gotta take a minute to be safe, so... Oh, we're not that far away. Camel will stay in place. Now we can go in here safely. Do not go into the main body of the Rose Garden. Go here. And grab this treasure. If it lets us. I think it'll let us, yeah. Just barge into this little boy's room. Take the Locust Visor. I think there's a Locust Visor here to kind of like tip you off that you can get Locusts here. Because you can. There's a flower enemy here that will summon them that you have to capture. But hey, lots of light defense, gas defense, 4 more regular defense, like nothing crazy, but it's a helmet we didn't have to buy. Then we'll go to Galax where there's better stuff yet to get. Then if I'm feeling frisky, we could go to another dungeon and maybe get some even better equipment. I might do that. Might try to do that in a minute. So I think it's safe to disembark here. Because if I get into an encounter with one of those centipedes, I am not making it out alive. But first we'll go down in here. This kind of secret area, this is cleverly hidden in plain sight, I think. You get 2 treasures down here. We got the the armadillo drill. Is that better than the dog blade? Probably. Yeah, 13 more attack. Great. Well, now we can sell the dog blade for however much that's worth. And Haraba's ring as well. Not bad to get. I forget if that's Linda's ring or not, but... Free ring in here. But what I really came here for... There's other stuff to get. We're gonna get all the stuff while we're here. But the main reason I really wanted to come here is that treasure chest that was in the northwest side. It's a camel shirt. Decent armor for... Especially if you're gonna be grinding in the east point. You know, east headquarters by the Ark. Yeah, what's that? 25 more defense? I mean, physical fire goes down. Electric goes way up. That might be a good shirt for catfish. Liquid and death. Liquid death. Catfish in the water? That's convenient. There we go. So we got a pretty good upgrade to start. Shouldn't have to worry about a lot of stuff on the east side now. I mean, unless we really get too big for our britches. Pigs, ostriches, squirrels, they'll be no match for us right now. Another thing to get while we're here is we'll go all the way We're not all the way at the bottom, but if we go here, thaw cryopreserved animals? Yes, please. Cobra. And we'll thaw even more cryopreserved animals. So yeah, be sure to check these machines if you see them around. Yeah, and we even get a male and female anglerfish. Male anglerfish are really hard to come by in Scenario C. I don't think there's any way to access this cryo storage in Scenario C. I could be wrong. I don't think there's anything in that one yet. Apparatus does not respond for some reason. There might be another one in here, too. Is it here? No. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Thought there was another one. Even still, we got some anglerfish and, what, the cobras? Maybe one of those will give us a good ability, I don't know. I'm not really sure. But yeah, on the way back up, let's just walk. Because it seems like there's not a lot of note here, but if you go smack dab in the middle... Oh, there's 2 treasures over here. So you get, yeah, Rico tab, and I think there's like a detox pill or something. Oh, it's nothing. That's why I don't remember, because it's nothing. So yeah, nothing else. I don't believe here. This is a story-related area later in Scenario B. You don't have to come here till pretty much later, but not a horrible place to try to muscle your way to at the start of a playthrough here, Scenario B. So let's get out of here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna talk to the phone. We're not gonna talk to this phone. We're gonna get back to Doga fights first. Okay, we're safe. We're gonna go back to Doga fights first. We're gonna save on the phone. Then we're gonna try to go to that watery dungeon I'm talking about. Because there's some pretty good armor in there. But I don't want to lose my animals. So if I do, I can just reset. So let's do that. Let's do that before ending the episode. Then off screen, I'll probably just get some of the more basic animals I already showed for Scenario A. Not worry about it too much just now. Save. Yeah, let's save the game. Save the game. Save. So yeah, in this dungeon, I know there's at least a hippo tomahawk, and I believe hippo shoes. Which I would not be opposed to getting right now. This file is empty. Yes, let's fix that. Game saved. Alright. So yeah, let's just go right on over here. Right on in here. Let's try not to get fought by anything. Forget where all the treasure is. Yeah, because if we die here, we're gonna lose our anglerfish and our cobra, which I would prefer not to. You can believe it. Sure, let's go. I don't remember exactly where it is. It's on basement 2, maybe 3. Once I'm in the room, I'll have a better idea. Not there yet. It's like a little dry sort of alcove somewhere. But yeah, those are new enemies. Those are clams. As well as leeches. Leeches are really fast. I'm not sure why they're so fast. Like, if leeches are known to be fast, I don't think they are. Maybe that's why I've never seen one, they're so fast. IRL. There's nothing, actually? Yeah, nothing. However, no, I definitely don't want a crocodile. There's some cats. I don't think I want to tussle. I think those cats will not show me a good time. Lock. Horns with... Ooh, leech whip. What's that thing? Forgot about this leech whip. Look at all the stuff we can sell. Look at this. Okay, so now we have an attack 161. Remember, if you have a whatever blade, oh, this is what I was thinking of. We might be able to get away. We're not gonna survive, so let's try to get away. Try to get away. Okay, good. That being said, so hippo tomahawk, right? Hippo shoes, that's what I wanted. Hippo shoes. Get those on, 11 more attack. We got the hippo tomahawk, is that better than the leech whip? No, it's not. But we can sell all this stuff for however much money. We have an escape device, I believe. We better use it. Escape device, use. Then let's try to get back to Doga fights and fix up our pupper. Fortunately, we got away. We got lucky we only encountered one crocodile. You can't ever bank on only encountering one monster when you're out dungeoning anywhere. So yeah, I believe in Doga fights, the veterinarian is in here. If not, we'll just have to go back to Hardy. And there she is. Treat. Let's give our dog a treat. Yeah, for 25G. Yeah, that's why you want to run back and heal them quickly, because it costs less. It might also be based on their level as well. I've never really considered that. But yeah, not bad. Let's sell off some of this equipment. It's like, I'm not going to worry about giving any of it to Linda. Maybe the armor. We can sell off some of these weapons, though. Like I've been saying before, I like having Linda as sort of like my cleanup. Ken's there to just like wreak havoc if need be. Linda's around to ensure that we capture a monster. So yeah, we will sell all this stuff. Dog blade, yeah, 725. Dragonfly cutter, 62. Armadillo drill, yeah, 5,700. Yes, please. And the hippo tomahawk, 3,500. So there, we're already at 11,000 money. Level 1. So I'd say that's a pretty good start for Scenario B. I also think that's a pretty good start on this episode. I'm gonna record another episode immediately after this, so thanks for joining for this Linda³ episode. I'm gonna run around and, like I said, off screen and just collect, you know, pigs, ostriches, stuff like that. Stuff that I've shown you in Scenario A. Then we'll go over it, deposit all this stuff in the asteroid, and then head over to Monago to see what Linda's up to. So I'll see ya tomorrow, everybody. Oh, let's walk through here.